Last time I spoke about Parkitect, I touched upon the fact that it already had quite a big modding scene. Well, today I'm going to touch upon that even harder and in specialer places, because we're going to actually try some of the mods that are currently available for this, a pre-alpha game, which is quite nice. Also, terrifying rotating silhouettes. Which way are they going? I don't know. Let's start a new park. So, here we are, new park. First thing first, let's build ourselves a little carousel. As is vitally important, and it's an entrance and exit. Entrance there, exit there, spin the view around. For those of you who didn't see the last video, you can probably already tell that this game is quite clearly sort of a modern remake of Mortal Kombat. It's very obvious, very, very obvious. I'm going to have that entrance there. Right, open. You're going to open. And you now play music. Look at you. Right, so we can now customize all the colours and stuff of it. So there's some grey stuff, which is those little bits there. So we can make these white carriages. Lovely jubbly. What's the dark stuff? Is that like the... Oh, that's these bits around here. So we can give these a nice, like, blue tone. Or do you want to make it sort of a dark red to go with the rest of it? Okay, with a dark red. It's all been maintained, etc., etc., etc. There's satisfaction, there's construction. Costs $1 to do. Right. Follow. You see, that's maybe one issue with this game is, you know, you can't really have a look at your park. You built your park, but can you have a look at it? Yes, you can with this mod. Press tab and you're in first person. First person mod already. Very chuffed. Samuel L. Jackson's here. Right. You can then have wander around. So we're going to build a little bit of a park and then see what it looks like from first person as we go. First thing I want to do is I want to carve out a big whack of terrain because that's always a fun thing to do. So you go down. I think that's gone down. Whoop. Yeah, that's gone down. So clicky draggy down. Clicky draggy down. I'm going to make sort of a bit of a watery section. Because when you build the water in this game, whoops, over there, over there, over there. Oop, that's a bit deeper that side. Yeah, when you stick the water in this game, it does what Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 did, and it like autofills for you, which is nice and useful. Should we have a bit of a lake thing happening over here? Yeah, over here will become a lake. I doubt I'm actually going to fill in this far, but it's nice to know it's there if we need it. And lakes deeper in the middle. Right, so now if we click, you can see that it fills up, and I can just click and fill it up as high as I want, so I can have a little bank on it if possible. I showed this off last time, and somebody asked, what happens if you build something going up? Oh, hang on. It's a pre-alpha. Any bugs are because it's a pre-alpha. Can you actually just flood the whole park? Oh, shit. Yes, you can! You can just flat out drown everyone. Everyone's drowning! How do I undo? There it is. You're all fine again. Everyone's fine again. Wow, last time they didn't drown, but this time they're drowning. So, game is still being made. Always a good sign. Always test it by drowning people. So let's have a little bank on there like that. So now if we jump in first person, we can see our little river just going off into the distance. Ah, isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? I kind of want to just add a bit of depth and stuff to a level and see how it all comes out. So we want to build kind of just a standard path. What's the second type? Oh, it's employee paths, employee-only paths, which are a nice little addition. So we can go up there. We can then go... Ooh. Oh, I like that new way of doing height map. That looks new. Hang on. Let's not go that high. We just have a little bridge. You know, what's the orangey one look like? Oh, it's wood. Oh, I think a wooden bridge would look a lot nicer. In fact, I think a wooden everything will look a lot nicer. So this is all going to become wood from now on. Wood. And then wood. Marvellous. Thanks, a bit more dirty. I like that it fills the bottom in there for you as well. Oh, I can't build out there. It fills the bottom in the colour you're doing stuff. Right, so if we go, hang on, here, and then this next one, I want to go up one, and then over, and down one. I'm trying to fit a roller coaster on there. Yes, I think it's slightly right as it was. Oh, no, that way, and then up early, and then over. That's a bit more bridgy. And then we'll have some other stuff over here. A few optional paths going off to start with. One over here. Right, so now, push tab on the bridge. Ah, cool, it works on bridges as well, so we can now go up and down our little bridge. You can start seeing some of the detail that's in this game. It looks very simple from up above. When you're down there, it's actually a shockingly detailed game. We can now... let's add a few more rides before we do anything else. Double Ferris wheel, Enterprise Observation Towers. Yes, have one of those just on the edge there. We'll have the entrance this side and the exit where I've already picked it. We will build this up by dragging, apparently. That's a really cool sound. fond of that. It's like Godzilla stomping around. That sounded like Godzilla exploding. Right, okay. You can have your different musics as well. I think that's new as well. That's very good. Right, so we'll open this thingy up. And then we'll build a little path so people can get on it. Doop doop. We go up and over, and then like that. So before, this is just sort of a thing you see going across your thing, and if you spin around, you get a better perspective of it. But now, we can see its actual height. So we can actually see what the little guests are seeing. Something I think the original Roller Coaster Tycoon sorely missed out on, but mostly because of that's when they were made. Although Dungeon Cube did first-person view, didn't it? It was a spell, though, and you actually were controlling your minions. So yeah, so you can actually get the height on stuff when you're down on the ground. Whip, so we've got that little ride there. What else do we want to have? We're probably going to need some stuff. Transport rides, a roller coaster would be a good thing, but we'll build that a bit later. Launch drop towers, haunted house. Ooh, oh, haunted house. Oh, okay, see now I know what I want with my lake. In fact, I'm going to build a lake a little bit closer as well. We could have a haunted island. Like a haunted house that goes off to an island. Yes, that sounds amazing. Okay, down there, like that. You down there like that. Water's gone a bit weird. Again, pre-alpha, not even alpha yet. There we go. Right, and then we can fix the water up by doing that. Can we? Ah, no, I thought we could put water underwater. No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing we can do. Close that down and open it again so it works. And then up you go. Right, and now we want one up like that. Okay, so then we can... Is that enough for the ride? Haunted house ride? Oh, it's overlapped a little bit, but I think it's fine. How do we rotate the ride round? Left and right and thingy and squiggle and C gets rid of stuff. And I don't remember the button for it, and it's something, it's click and drag, that was it. Ooh, okay, right, so that's staying. I kind of want that to have a little bit more land around the outside of it. So if we go to 5 again, just budge one over, lift it up, in that corner, lift it up. Actually, you probably could do with a bit of a, not looking as accurate, so let's bugger the water up again. Like this, so it's definitely in its own little watery area. Like this, and then it can have like a little bit out front, and then a little bit out the sides and things. I don't want it to be too neat though, so let's drag a little bit down to hell. There we go, yeah, it's got a little boat bit on the back there. There's a haunted house sitting in the middle. Right, now, we can make the entrance sort of here. Well actually no, we kind of want to go over, how do we want to do the entrance and exit for this thing? I don't quite know yet. We can have the entrance come off of the top here, like... well, can we make it come off of there? We should be able to make it come off there. Oh, bloody hell. Needs an entrance and exit first. Should we do the entrance and exit around the back, like it's a dock thing, so it can have like a little pier that comes from here? Do we want the pier to come from here? Sure, hang on. Rotate, and then build, and rotate, and build, and build, 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 build. There we go. And then we want the queue path to be here. And the queue path can connect. We can make it look like... see, the problem is it's going to have to connect up, so it's not going to look like a little dot. But we can have it sort of like that. Just sitting on there like that. We're now going to need just some paths to take us down and over. Nice coastally things. Run one down there, have a bit of a gap on it. Over there, down there, over there, and in. We could also have a little. We could run the path there along the side, and have sort of another little up bridge that connects it all, like you, and then you. Oop, you rotate and go down there. Yeah, make it look a bit more interesting. Over there, over there, over there. Right. Let's decorate it just a little bit. We've got dead trees. Oh, marvelous. Dead tree small. Oh, marvelous. This looks like a lot more than... Was this always there before? I don't know. This game is being updated so much. Yeah, there's walls and things, etc. Water towers, etc. Trees. Tree stumps also a nice little thing to have. These aren't assigned to the grids unless you want them to be. Ooh, some mushrooms out the in these little foresty bits will be quite nice. Actually, yeah, we'll put down the dead trees first. Put down some big dead trees. Dead trees means spooky. Or you just haven't watered your trees. And then we want to have some mushrooms. There. Oh, delete one there. A bit there. Oh, there's long grass apparently as well. Oh, look at that! Long grass. $5 for that. I'm getting ripped off, but it's still awesome. Long grass. Okay, cool. Then just some guy comes along and mows it. And a pumpkin. Ooh, spooky pumpkin. I want it facing that way. There's the spooky stuff. And now the water, we can have water lilies. Do they go in the water? Yes, they do. We can have a few water lilies surrounding it as well. Bloop, 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 bloop. Right, open it. Open for business. Ooh. But now we can see what it looks like from here. And there it is. There's our little spooky house. Just sitting over there. Ooh. What do you think? What do you think? Is that Pierce Hawthorne? Oh, spooky house. I do like that we have this nice... I should put it on a hill. It shouldn't just be, it should be up as well. It shouldn't just be flat and level. It should be like on a big mountain or have... See, this is now. I'm thinking like, because normally I'd be like, yeah, that looks great. But then when you get down there, you're like, oh, it should be on a hill. Got all the delicious long grass. We can have a look inside. What's inside? Existential crises. The scariest of horror. Can have a wander around. Oh, don't go inside. It's a trap. Probably. Nobody even works here. Nobody works here. Oh, we need staff. Yeah. That would help, wouldn't it? There's some janitors. There's some workmen. More janitors, more workmen. There's 2 mechanics. There's some security. There's an entertainer. He's doing his thing. So what's your entertainer face? Zone assignment. No zone select because I can zone things. Tiredness, inventory, etc. You're going to be the lost alligator of Scary Island. Oh, look at him go. Where does he go? There he is. Oh, alligators. Or dinosaurs or whatever. Right, there's that bit there. We'll build a coaster now. Let's build a... What do I build? Alpine coaster? Bobsled? Let's build a log flume. I haven't built a log flume yet, and I like log flumes. They're nice and simple. Plus, we can make them go under that water bit there. So if we start it here, and then build. So that's that bit. We could always run it like across the... No, we won't run it across the water. So then we want it to immediately turn, and then go up. And build. I don't think you can rotate it. No, I was going to say, probably can't rotate a log flume. Okay, up like that. Oh, maybe even higher. And build, and then slow turn. And then slow turn. Oh, no, actually, no. We don't slow turn. We want sharp turn. We don't want sharp turn. We want to go plummeting. Build. Get there. Oh, no. It's going to try and build a tunnel, which would be useful. I like that you still have tunnels in this, but no, I wanted to try and fit under there. I can jump into first person while building. That's really fucking useful, so I can see that is gonna not make it. So it actually needs to go down a little bit more. Down. Well, that means we should probably not go as high. So if we go from there, build. Centralized. It's actually a useful building tool. That'll do. And then down. Oh yeah, build it and then down. And straight. Build. Straighten up. And then build. How's that doing? Oh my god, the log flume now goes underwater. What about there? That's the same one. I've just built the same one again. No, I'm trying to build an entrance and exit now. I'll do that first. Entrance, exit. Yeah, okay. Let me build from here. There we go. Okay, delete one. Delete that one. Then build. How's that doing? There we go. That's now going underneath there. Good. Build. Okay, and then we don't want to get too close to spooky waters because it will kill the experience. Oh, you don't want to kill the experience. We just want to kind of go... if we do a sharper turn here, and then up again. Build. And then forwards. I'm not trying to work out if I'm going to about to crash vigorously into that one. I'm not. That's good. And then down, down, down. Straighten off. One more. Turn, and fucked it. Because I've gone too far that way. Turn, and then S bend. Yeah. And then turn. I think. Is that right? Yeah. That's right, we did it! Open! I can't really test it or anything. So, let's have a look. Oh, hang on, there's something I do need to do, and that's put the amount of trains up. Oh, because it's open. Close! Go away. Car type, logs. Trains, 10. Marvellous. Wait for fill. There we go. Right. This is a different mod. This is a first-person coaster cam! So basically, these two mods have added, like, my favourite things from, well, City Skylines, and also now, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. If you do a scroll wheel, you can actually jump between the seats as well, and so you can go through all the different logs and stuff with just the scroll wheel. Which is actually nicer than Roller Coaster Tycoon ever did it. But yeah, here's our park. It's starting to come together. So we're going to go, wee sploosh. That's the plan, wee sploosh. That sounds like a very inappropriate Nintendo game, wee sploosh. Here we go. And whee! Yeah. Nice. And then we drift around lazily as people wander around. Anybody want to go on this bridge at just the right time? Make it look dramatic? No? Bastards. Bastards a lot of... Oh, there's someone! Hang on, I'm going to jump back into this one. Look, there go some people. Woo! Well, it entertains me. I'm going to go back for the next bit. So yeah, now you can ride your rides in Parkitect. In pre-alpha. I like this game. Have you noticed that yet? That this is one of those games that I've played quite a lot of and it's made me quite happy. Oh. Going through it, we're going through it. It's cool. Here we go. Bit of a sploosh, bit of a whoosh. I haven't opened this yet. Is it still in testing? Or is it open now? Don't know. Whee! Oh, clearly better than that one. Oh, good slosh. Good slosh there. We'll definitely get a lot of people sloshed. And you can high-five the people like, that was the scary bit. And anyway, whoops, daisies. Press R to get out of it. Tap to get in the... Oh, fuck a duck! Mods!
The Nerd Cube! The Nerd Cube!